Lash Babes. How are you guys? If you are new, welcome. Please stay. You're more than welcome to stay. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. But we about to get into this video, y'all. Y'all see the title. We about to just get right into it. And listen, don't judge me. This is a judge-free zone, okay? I know this eye don't got no lashes. I know this eye do. So don't do that. It's gonna get fixed. Y'all want content? Y'all get me as I am. All right, y'all. So let's get started. Today's topic: how to become a lash artist. So, So depending on what state you're in, you either have to be a licensed esthetician or a licensed cosmetologist, or you can actually just get certified through an instructor whoever does it. And it's raining outside, and I do got the windows open. Like, it's a vibe in the house, okay? So it's really relaxing. So if y'all hear the rain in the background, I'm so sorry, but I got my aromatherapy candles lit. I got the windows open. It just feels so good, okay? But anyway, so yes, depending on your state, definitely look up your requirements in the state that you're in. Piece of land there. The state that you're in, what they require for you to be a lash artist. 2, if you do have to go to school, go to school. Because you'll learn a lot, but there may be other things that you want to do as well besides lashes, if you're open to it. If you're one of those people who's like, I just want to strictly do lashes, then if your state requires you to be a licensed cosmetologist or esthetician, please follow their guidelines, just because you don't want that fee. You never know with people, how people are. They'll report you or whatever the case may be. And then if you are in a state that all you have to do is have a certificate, then you good. Now you want to make sure you pick the best instructor. And I said instructor. Girl, what are you talking about? Instructor. Because it's so many. The game is very saturated, but it's okay because it's more than enough money out here for all of us to get to, and more than enough clients for all of us to have. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely do your research on your instructor. Do your research on your school if you decide to go to school. All of that. I'm from Kansas, so I had to go to school. Kansas is like so strict. Kansas is so strict. Well, they not as strict as California though. I'm gonna tell you that, because now I'm licensed in California, and the process behind that. Hold on, before I get to that, I wanted to say in different states the license hours are different. So Kansas is 1,000 hours. Texas is 1,200 hours. Florida is 350. California is 750, and then Missouri is 752. No, California is 600, and then Missouri is 750. So yeah, so depending on what state you live in or where you want to move to, you have to look at their credit hours to even be considered to have a license over there, or like get your license transferred over. Just because if you have more than enough credits, then you good. All you have to do is take the reciprocity test. Now, if you have less credits, you're probably gonna have to finish school in that state. So, that brings me to my next, what I was getting ready to say before I said that. Reciprocity. So, how I transferred my Kansas license to California. California only requires 600 hours. I have 1,000 hours on my transcript. So I'm good, I'm well qualified. And then I had to take the test, the sanitation test. So basically, like, the blood, blood Pythagorean or something like that. And yeah, I didn't have to actually do the practical exam. I don't know if any other state require that when you do reciprocity, as far as doing the written test and the practical. I'm not sure. I haven't heard that. I have not never heard that, honestly. But you never know with how they changing things, and you know, you just never know. So yeah, so step 1, school or instructor. School or instructor. Okay. Step 2, I forgot that quick. Just kidding. Step 2, finish. Get your certificate or get your license. And yeah, it's not really hard to become a lash artist. It's not. Now what's hard is, it's not even hard. You have to build your brand, build your business, build your following, because some people think, oh, I'm about to do lashes, I can do lashes, I'm gonna just be having clients out the woodwork. No. When I moved to Cali, it took me a year to build my clientele. And that's another video that I'm gonna do too. How to build your clientele and keep your clientele. So if y'all want more videos like that, or let me know. Comment down below and I got y'all, because I'm gonna drop some gems for y'all. What else? Oh, that is major. So let's get into that while I was just rambling. So that's another thing. With your school, you need to, depending on if your state requires you to go to school, you need to look for the schools that actually have the lash course class in there. And I say this to say, because y'all probably like, well, Kiera, you said you would, okay, but listen, let me tell y'all. The school I went to, they didn't have a lash course. It was in the books. We did a course because it was like with the makeup and stuff. But as far as like an actual lash extension, full blown out course where you learning the whole shabam, no. Now, one of my instructors there, she was a lash artist. So on our downtime, when we would finish theory or finish exams early or whatever, we didn't finish like the chapter and don't got nothing to do that week or whatnot or that day, we'll learn. Those are the girls who wanted to learn about lashes, kind of like was off on the side in the classroom with her, and the other girls, they'd be doing studying or whatever. But there was this other school that I had went. Well, I didn't go to it, but I had just did like a step in to see, because one of the instructors there, she had taught a lash course, and she knew one of my close friends, and so we kind of connected that way. And she was like, she let me step in. I was already graduated at this time anyway, so it was just kind of like me just going in to review, I guess. But they actually, and it was Paul Mitchell, that's the school, Paul Mitchell. They actually had a lash extension course there. I went to Entourage. Entourage did not. I don't know if they do now, but that's only for the Kansas babes. If y'all in Kansas, that's for y'all. Now, outside of Kansas, y'all do y'all research. Do y'all research on y'all school and on y'all instructor, y'all lash instructor. And then what else? After I finished school, I have a cousin who has been in the lash game for well over 20 years. She had a lash salon in her house, in her basement, and I would go over there like when I got off work or on my off day or something, or whenever she had time to like really sit down and guide me and teach me. So I will go over there, and then after that, I had got a job, a corporate job with a corporate salon. Girl, let me tell y'all, that shit was so ghetto. I would never do that shit again. That was just a nightmare, and that is another story, a time, or another video on another day. Because when I say when I drop that video, I may ruffle some feathers for real, because I'm taking it there. I'm telling y'all, do not fresh out of school or just in. For some people it worked. For some people it worked. For some people it don't. Me personally, if you one of them people that you're creative as fuck, like you got your own groove, you in your own lane, being in a corporate salon is not for you. It's not. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't do it. But yeah, I ended up working there for 2 years or a year, and then yeah, and I learned there, but while I was learning there. So let me tell you. So with corporate, they have, that's with anybody though. With any business, you have guidelines of how you do things. Their way, it was okay, but it was a ripoff, honestly. And what I would do in my downtime, like if I didn't have clients at the salon, or if I'm at home and I'm chilling and I ain't got nothing to do, I would get on YouTube and I would watch other lash artists lash. Like, because what we were being taught, it was just, or how we were being taught, for me, it just wasn't enough and it wasn't working for me. And I would get chewed out sometimes, or kind of have these like meetings on how can I get better, or how can I do this, do that, and the third. And in my head, I'm kind of like, how? If my instructor, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, like I said, y'all, that's a hell of a video that I'm gonna have for y'all with that, working at that salon. That's the only salon I've ever worked at while being in the beauty industry. Other than that, being in the beauty industry, I've worked for myself and I freelance. And I freelance at the mall too. I was makeup artist at the mall. But yeah, so I worked there, learned from them, but also again, I did my own research. I was doing my own thing outside of work, watching other girls, learning from other girls. Then I took another class with Ryan. She's located in Missouri. She does lash courses. I did like a refresher course with her. When I say after I did that course, y'all, oh my gosh, okay? Listen, it was just so crazy because I'm sitting here as she, teaching me and showing me all these, mind blown, because the way I was learning at the salon, the corporate salon, when I say my sets, my lashes look so much better after I went to her, did that other class. Like, first of all, shout out to Ryan, y'all. Shout out to Ryan. I'm going to always show love to her because let me tell y'all why. After taking that class with her, she really, like, opened my mind. She, like, it's just crazy. And I want to give her my flowers now. So if you see this or ever come across this video, or somebody show you this video, thank you. You know I'm always say thank you. But yes, y'all want to continue your education too while being a lash artist. Just because you didn't took a class, you done went to school, and that's what you learned, that's your way, boom. That's not gonna get you far. Always seek more knowledge. Seek more knowledge. It's out there. You just never know. Like, you can take so much from different people and learn just so much and make your own, pave your own way. And it's just like, after that, can't nobody tell you shit. Cause what? You the bomb lash tech. What are you saying? Like, girl, no. Yeah, I'm so passionate about lashes, and just like, I get so hyped talking about this because, oh, I'm glad that just came to my mind, because I said I was going to say this when I did this video. Y'all, the only way it's going to work is you believe in you. When you believe in you, that shit going to work. Yeah, you going to have obstacles in the road that's going to knock you 10 step back or 2 step back. Like, something going to happen. Long as you believe in you, and you put your best foot forward and you put the work in, it's going to happen. It's going to work for you every time. Every time. It is. Because, I'm going to tell y'all, nobody could have told me a year ago, 3 years ago, that I would be working for myself full time as a lash artist. Like, nobody, like, and I say that to say because I wanted to be a makeup artist full time. Like, makeup is my first love. I started doing makeup in the 10th grade. I was 15. Like, I love makeup. So I would have never thought like I would be so passionate about lashes and just, listen, I wouldn't have, no. So always believe in you. Know that you bet on yourself, and know that you will be the reason your business either succeeds or fails. And even if it does fail, long as you got that fire in you to continue to, okay, I'm getting right back up, dust myself off, it's all good, let's do it again. Long as you got that about you, you're gonna be straight. What business owner or what millionaire, what billionaire you know that ain't had no failures? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, believe in you. Believe in you. Believe in you. Okay? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Because when I got in the game, I was so... Everybody... Some people that's close to me know that I am shy. I am... I'm kind of like standoffish and just... No. You know what I'm saying? I'm slowly coming out of that. I'm coming out of it. But when I very first started, yeah, I was shy as hell. I seen all these girls doing lashes. I'm like, dang, am I gonna have clients? Or I that used to be me. That's why I'm like, y'all, believe in you. Like, it's so much out here. Like, so much money out here. So many clients out here. We can't. Yeah, the game is saturated full of lash artists. Excuse me, lash artists. I like to say lash artists because what we do is an art. What we do take time. What we do is very tedious. What we do is everybody can't do it. You know, and some people who get in it like, oh, I'm gonna do lashes, and they see how hard that shit is. They're like, I'm not fucking with that no more. Dang, I need to stop cussing because I need to stop. But y'all, believe in you. That's the number one too. Before, well, I'm gonna say after school. After school, or after your training course to get your certificate, that's the number one thing. Now you done got all the paperwork and the necessary requirements out the way. Now the next step, being a lash artist, is knowing your worth and believing in you. And always seeking more knowledge. It's always something new. It's always something new to learn. Remember that. So that's really sums it up. I didn't want to make this too long because it's kind of like the basics. Doing your research, what your state requires, going to school or going to a lash course, training class through someone, getting certified, passing your exam, your state boards, all of that. And next thing is hit the ground running. You know you got to market. You know you got to have your social media accounts. You know you got to have your portfolio, all of that. Like, y'all, we're going to do a part 2. Y'all want a part 2? Because y'all want a part 2 for after you get all your requirements of what your state or wherever you at require. Let me know. Comment down below and I'll do a part 2 of how it is now full-time on my own as a lash artist and everything that I did. But this video today was just the basics. The basics. School, research, school, exam, license. Okay? I could be missing something, but I don't think I am. Because that's what I did to get my license and become a lash artist. Alright? Well, I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know more of what y'all want from me. Alright? See y'all, beauty babe.